put the king, black puts pawn on g3, and then white plays king e3. If you play bishop g4, I think white can just take this pawn on g3 and then bring the king to
Oh,
f4.
no,
And
you
you
didn't.
yes, I did. You forked the minor pieces with your king.
But do not, under any circumstances, play the move rook to g1. That would be a great example of one of those careless moves that are so easy to make. After knight f5 check, you might still say, oh, it's the same thing. King f4 forks the two minor pieces. But no, the h pawn comes to the rescue. And if you say, well, I got a winning pawn endgame after rook takes g4, no, you have a losing pawn endgame because the pawn promotes and is unstoppable. So white needs to exercise caution until the end. But you're right. King f4 ends the game on the spot. And if black does not play the move g3, then, well, what else is he going to do? White, I think, is now ready to take on h6. Alternatively, he could bring the king to f2 first. Ding might simply resign in this position. The likelihood is that he'll make a couple more moves, but
no, I think
the
you're
result
right.
is not in question.
I think he's going to resign. The way he looked before was like a person waiting for his opponent to come back to the board so he can give up. And his position is hopeless. He knows it. I'm not accepting any ifs, ands, or buts right now. He is going to resign. That's my call.
Well, I agree. It's just I hate resigning when my opponent is not at the board. I've done that like once or twice, but normally I wait for him to come back. I hate that process of siding the score sheet when your opponent isn't even sitting there.
But he's doing it. He grabbed the pen. That is a player who is about to resign. I agree with you that he will wait for Richard to come back from wherever he is. But as soon as Richard comes back, I am feeling positive. I would even bet on it. Not that I'm a betting man, but I would bet on him resigning here.
I was taught by my coach a long time ago that if you are just painfully winning, if you're expecting your opponent to resign, I normally try not to get up. Of course, it's not a disrespectful thing to do. We know that Richard Rapport, he likes to walk around the tournament hall, and he's not doing it to rub it in or to show the extent of his dominance. He just wants to take a glance at the other games. But there he comes. He wanted a little coffee. He won't need it because Liren has resigned. Oh.
And big win for Richard Rapport there. He goes to 6.5 out of 12. That's making his tournament go from one that didn't look very good because in the first half of the event, he lost to Nordibek Abdusattorov in round 1. Then he lost to Magnus Carlsen in round 7. But lately, he's gone on a winning spree, taking out Pragananda, Arjun Erigaisi in back-to-back rounds, and here Ding Liren. So Richard Rapport, he is back. Maybe he's just gone nowhere, and we should have believed in him the whole time. But it's nice to see Richard showing a good result after the rough start that he had in the first half.
It is safe to say that Richard Rapport will usually have the most decisive games of anyone in a tournament. I think Parham Maksudlu and Rapport are very similar in their playing styles and in their just unbridled desire to get fighting positions every single game. It makes him so fun to watch from the first move until the last as we steal another glance at our bird's eye view. That means only 3 games are remaining. All of them are in different types of end games, but just because there aren't a lot of pieces on the board